Alright, in this short video I'm going to show you how to get Bitcoin for the very first time and how to get it over to a blockchain wallet, which is the place where it needs to come from when you follow the steps to make payments within Bitcoin it up. So if you've already got Bitcoin and you know how to get it to a blockchain wallet and send it from there, you probably don't need to watch this video, but it's pretty short, so I recommend everybody watch it just to make sure you understand everything. So we don't care where you get Bitcoin. You can buy it lots of different sites online. I use a site called Coinbase. It's very secure. It's available in 33 different countries, and it's one of the biggest and best known and most secure. But that's where I use. You can use a different one if you're familiar with it, or if you're in a country where Coinbase isn't available or whatever reason. But I'm just going to show you the example of using Coinbase. You just go to coinbase.com, click sign up, and there's going to be a process where you're going to go through to connect a bank account or a debit card or credit card. Obviously that's how you make your payment, and you're going to go through some security check, like I think I had to put in my driver's license, and so you confirm certain things. It's kind of like creating a PayPal account. It's probably been so long since you created a PayPal account you don't remember. You had to jump through some hoops to get it done, because at this point everybody's got a PayPal account. But it's kind of like that. So everybody's going to have an account at a place like Coinbase at someday. You guys are ahead of the curve, so it's a little bit new, so probably most of you don't have one. It's very simple to create. It took me, when I first created, about 10 minutes. So create it wherever you're going to create it. I use Coinbase. Then once you're inside, they're all going to look fairly similar. It's going to look, this is Coinbase on the inside. It's got charts of pricing, and this is actually Ethereum. This is Bitcoin here. And over at the top left, you'll see something that's going to be buying and selling. So wherever you are, if you're in Coinbase, it's just up here on the top left. Wherever you are might look a little bit different, but you're going to want to buy Bitcoin. So you go to buy, and you know, I've got my credit card in here, and you want to tell it what you're buying. So I'm buying Bitcoin versus this other digital currency called Ethereum, and you just put in how much dollar amount you're going to need. So for our purposes at Bitcoin It Up, you're going to want to get a little bit more than $50. So I'm going to recommend, you know, just to be safe, you know, make it like, as of right now, it's going to be $52. And you're going to want to look below this video for the exact Bitcoin amount, because what we're paying with is Bitcoin. We're not paying in dollars or pounds or yen. So today, as of today's Bitcoin price, I need to buy about $52 worth of Bitcoin. But for you, it could be you know, a little bit more, a little bit less in terms of the dollar amounts whenever you come, but you're going to want to buy a little bit more than you think you need, because you can always have it. And you know, there are fees. They're just tiny. They're very, very tiny, but they are some fees. So you don't want to buy the exact amount that we tell you, you know, to make your transactions, because you might run out. So get a little bit more. So in my example, you know, I'm typing in my US dollar amount, and you could be typing in a Canadian dollar amount or whatever, or you can come over here and type in, you know, the exact Bitcoin amount that you want, and it'll tell you the dollar price. So whichever that, and then you just click buy instantly, and it'll take you to the you know, checkout page where it says, are you sure you want to buy this much? And yes, you do. Now that's buying. It's pretty simple. It's like making any other secure online purchase. Once you've done that and your purchase is confirmed, what you're going to do is go to a tab that looks like this: send or request. Now you're going to be sending your Bitcoin over to a blockchain wallet. So if you haven't heard of blockchain, it's a wallet. It's a place to store, send, and receive Bitcoin. They're in Luxembourg. They're the biggest of the big global block Bitcoin wallets, most secure. Lots of tools and features. Like I have an app on my phone, so it's pretty neat, and it's free. Just go and create an account at blockchain. So when you go to blockchain.info, you're going to click on wallet, and it's going to take you through the process to create your wallet. So you just click on that, and email and password, and kind of like creating anything else online, except it's more secure. So again, it's kind of like creating a PayPal account. Once you're inside, you're going to have a screen like this. This is your home screen inside your wallet, and it's got transactions and settings and whatnot. But what we want right now is to go into right here. You see it says send and receive. So you're going to click on receive, and it's going to give you this long e-wallet address. Now in PayPal, your email address is always your address, right? Well, in Bitcoin world, you can create an infinite number of addresses, and they're all tagged to you because it's a much longer, more complex, and it's secure, and it's anonymous. Remember, that's one of the things to love about Bitcoin is no one knows whose wallet this address is unless I tell them this is my address, send my money here. So you copy this. This is your address. You can also do the scanning. That's a little bit more advanced. We're just going to use this alphanumeric address and go back to Coinbase. And I'm going to click on send. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. Now that address also you can copy, and you can take and put it inside of Bitcoin It Up, where we tell you to put your address. It's probably beneath this video. So you want to copy that and paste it beneath the video in the place where we tell you to put your address. This is so people can send you Bitcoin. So again, using the analogy of PayPal, here we use Bitcoin It Up. We use only Bitcoin to run this business, and you're going to be getting paid in Bitcoin. And how are you going to get paid? To a wallet at blockchain, a free wallet that you set up at blockchain. And this is how you get the address. So you just make sure you copy that whole thing and paste it inside of your Bitcoin It Up, where we tell you to, so that you can start receiving money. And you also put it over here, and you're going to send the amount that we tell you to send, probably also near this video. You're going to send the Bitcoin amount that we're telling you right here. So I'm just going to say, so I'm going to send that amount, and then I just send funds. See, this is going to, as soon as I hit this, it's going to take a few minutes, but eventually it's going to show up over here in these transactions. It's going to come over to blockchain, and it's going to show my transactions. See, here are sents and receiveds, and if I click on one of them on this little arrow, it shows that it's a confirmed transaction. Now that's important because in this next step, you're now going to make your payments, as we also instruct you near this video in Blockchain It Up. in Bitcoin It Up. We're going to instruct you to send several payments of very specific Bitcoin amounts, and they're always in decimals. So it's point something 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 in Bitcoin, and we're telling you where to send it and which wallet to send it to, and you're going to be doing that from here, from blockchain. And you're going to, whether you're at the home page or whether you're at this transactions page, you're going to go here, not once your Bitcoin is moved over from Coinbase or from wherever into blockchain, You see that it's in there, like over on this top right it says I've got 0.013 Bitcoin currently in my wallet. Then I'm going to go here to send, and you're going to go into Bitcoin it up and follow the steps, and there are going to be several transactions you're going to make for small decimal amount Bitcoin transactions, and you're going to paste each address in here. So each address you're going to copy, you're going to bring it over, and it's a different transaction. So you're going to do that transaction, you're going to send the Bitcoin amount and click next step and do that, and that's one transaction. Then you're going to go back to the next step in Bitcoin it up, and again you're going to come here, click on send, you're going to go back into Bitcoin it up, you're going to put the next address here in the 2, and you're going to send whatever amount we're telling you here in this Bitcoin spot, and click next step and send it again. So it's several steps, several transactions, each one is its own one. Now for each transaction, and you want to do them one at a time, you're going to get a line like this. It's going to say sent, and at first it's going to say pending here, and it's going to take a few minutes. It might take 10, 20 minutes, whatever, how long it takes. Just hang out and wait until it says transaction confirmed. And then right here next to just to the right where it says transaction confirmed, there's this little box with an arrow. You click on that, it brings up a different page, and it brings up this is the kind of official view of your transaction. And there's this long this is the hash ID. This is the wallet where you're sending it from, the wallet where you're sending it to. So you want to look at those, but they, since you did it this way, those should be right. And then you're going to copy this whole hash ID. Okay? So we're going to copy that whole number, copy, and then you're going to go back into Bitcoin it up and paste it to confirm that transaction. So that whole hash ID, you're going to go back, and for each transaction, again, I would recommend doing them one at a time. You go and you paste that hash ID right where we tell you to for that transaction. So step by step, one by one, that's the steps that you're going to follow. Hopefully that all makes sense, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next